Yes, dear children, now let us move on to the next question of your life process. See, this is the question. Why does not lung collapse even after forceful expiration? So you know that we have lungs as respiratory organs, and we inspire and expire. So we take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. So, but when we expire, we give out carbon dioxide. The question is pertaining to this. So once you give expire out, even with force, the lungs do not, what can say, collapse. So what might be the reason? So here there are two important reasons you can see. One is presence of, what can say, air. That is, some amount of air remains inside lungs even after forceful expiration. So that is why the lungs do not collapse. Second important reason is, you can see, you know, the trachea tube and lungs, they are made up of cartilage. So therefore, presence of this cartilage prevents what we can call the lungs from totally constricting or collapsing. So therefore, these are the two important reasons why lungs will not collapse even after forceful expiration. So now, an additional information for you. What is that? What is that air remaining inside the lungs? That is, usually you see the average residual volume is around 1100 to 1200 ml. That is, when you expire out forcefully, even inside lungs, I told you there is some amount of air present, and that is what we call it as residual volume. So that amount of air that remains even when a person expires out inside the lungs is 1100 ml to 1200 ml. So you can see here the diagrammatic representation where we are indicating what are the different what we can call components of lungs when we are breathing, and what are the different types of volume. See, inspiratory reserve volume. This is the total amount of air a person can inspire, can say, with either during breathing. That is, it is around 3100 ml. Total residual volume, tidal volume. What is this tidal volume? That is, when you breathe, when you intake air, that is expiration or inspiration, at one stretch we are going to give out 500 ml of air. So that is what we call tidal volume. And expiratory reserve volume, that is the air that remains inside the lungs or the air that is forcibly pushed out during expiration, is 1200. And in spite of all this, you have got the lungs will retain 1200 ml of air within our lungs. So therefore, because this amount of air is present inside our lungs, so naturally lungs will not totally constrict. So this is the main reason. And I have told you, apart from this, the second reason is presence of cartilaginous tissue or cartilage that prevents, or can say, lungs from collapsing. So this is the answer. Where in a simple manner you can write it down.